said, listen, I wanted to prove it. I wanted to show that that contract was worth it, and he's put in the work, having a heck of a season.
It's Cook, a block by Brown, burrows his way to the 17-yard line. Hit by a couple on the play and picks up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Barmore made the stop, and boy, was he something else with 3 sacks, 8 tackles last week for this defense.
Yeah, and on the back end of this defense, no Jabril Peppers today. Out of the game, and we had a chance to talk to Jonathan Jones. Said how important having those safeties back there, just the communication of it all, the way they try and cause confusion for the opposing offenses.
Latavius Murray is in, offers a block, and Allen. It's incomplete. Wade was back there watching the perimeter, watching the edge on the incompletion. And Wade today is starting for Miles Bryant. Bryant will play a lot. Wade getting the start.
Well, they're trying to get the ball to Diggs, and talking to Joe Brady and Josh Allen both this week, they said, listen, we got to get the ball in his hands. He hasn't had a 100-yard game in 9 weeks. Trying to find ways to get the ball in his hand. He said, listen, as our best playmaker, we've got to find ways to do a better job of it.
We're good.
6 in the secondary, 3rd down and 6. Cook dropped it, picked it up, incomplete. Incomplete, 4th down. So the defense of New England holds him out of the end zone. The deflected pass thrown by Zappi and picked off by Buffalo will now possibly be a victim of just a field goal.
Well, you can't complain about the way the New England Patriots defense has played all season. They've been like this all season, making it hard on opposing offenses to get anything going. And right now the Bills offensively haven't looked very good in the couple of opportunities that they've had.
By the way, the Buffalo Bills have the #1 conversion rate for 3rd downs this season. Here is a 35-yard field goal. It is away and good, and it's powered by AWS.
Well, this defense for the Bills, it's hard to get big plays on them. They're 2nd in the NFL, fewest completions of 20-plus yards. It's just hard, and when you're an offense like New England Patriots that doesn't thrive on big plays, it's going to be even more difficult, especially with Micah Hyde back on the end, back at safety to partner up with Poyer.
Zappi coming off a good game, 1st and 10. Gesicki on the move. Ezekiel Elliott cuts. Grabbed by Lawson. Gets a yard to the 23. So here's a look at Bailey Zappi. And starting again today for New England.
You see his numbers on the season. Had a big week a week ago against Denver, winning 2 of the last 3 games. But that game against Denver really stood out to me, the accuracy that he showed.
Elliott remains 2nd down and 9. Battling the wall of noise. Elliott gets the call, twirls his way, brought down by Bernard. Up to the 27-yard line. I mentioned before how the Buffalo Bills had the same starters every game on the line. 9 different combinations for this, the most in the NFL, the offensive line.
Yeah, the continuity the Bills have on that offensive line speaks volumes of what they do, but this side of the ball has been different for the New England Patriots. Demario Douglas, the rookie, is an explosive talent and a good connection with Bailey Zappi.
They got 4 in the secondary, now make it 5. With a 3rd down and 5 for Bailey Zappi. Up the middle they come. They can't bring him down with Dodson. It's an incomplete pass. And they were looking for Gesicki. Up the middle they came. Heavy pressure was there. Dodson was the one from the outside backer position, coming in with a big play, 4th down.
Well, this defense thrives on pressuring the quarterback. 50 sacks on the season for the year. Zappi's able to make 2 guys miss and get rid of the ball. But when you're shuffling around that much, it's hard to be accurate because your feet aren't set. Defense getting them off the field.
The punt from Bearinger. He is a rookie. Hardy is back. No wind to deal with. 36 degrees. Here comes Hardy from the 17. A hang of 4-2-5. Looking for ground and finally brought down by Tavai. Working his way to the 33. It's a gain of 6. We've talked about how the change of this team kind of coincided with the new offensive coordinator.
Well, Sean McDermott told us, said, listen, after the Denver loss dropped them to 5-5, he said, listen, a change needed to be made. And they were seventh. They were top 10 in yards and in points with Ken Dorsey as offensive coordinator. But with Joe Brady now taking over, those numbers have increased. The offense is playing better. They've won 4 of their last 5 games.
Second down and 4. And Cook goes into Tavai again, and he's got the first down out to the 38-yard line on that 2nd and 4. He picks up 5 on the play. Cook has been something else. The number 3 rusher in the NFL coming into this weekend.
Yeah, over 1,000 yards coming into this game. And knowing that the Patriots are a solid, one of the best run defenses, only giving up 85 yards a game on the ground, they've been able to run the ball effectively. On the other hand, Josh Allen still doesn't have a completion. This is the 3rd series that this offense has been on the field.
It's a 1st and 10 to the air right here. He has time, trying to dance. The pressure applied by White, and he throws it out of bounds. Kincaid on the side. 2nd down and 10. Let's take you to New York, hosted by James Brown.
Ravens trying to clinch the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Well, they're off to a good start. Lamar Jackson 4 for 5, 77 yards. This is a 20-yard touchdown pass to Justice Hill. It's Miami 7, Baltimore 7. Back to Kevin, Trent, and Melanie.
Dolphins without some important players today, including Waddle at a wide receiver.
Well, no Waddle and no Mostert either. Right. They didn't think he was ready to roll. So a couple of key offensive players there.
With the 2nd down and 10 up the middle, they come again. Got away from Bentley and throws downfield and broken up. And Duggar was there looking for Diggs.
We'll make that 0 for 5. Josh Allen breaking out of the pocket. That's a tough throw to make on a full sprint. Trying to lead Diggs down the field. Diggs is sitting up on the curl, but then he sees him break outside the pocket. And had he been able to get enough on it, just the pressure that the Patriots have been able.
Bentley with a lot of pleasure, and look at somebody hit the deck there. And, he's okay. We can look at him, eyeball him from up here in the box, and appears to be okay. Murray is the back, 3rd down and 10. They come up the middle again, and it's dropped by Sherfield. And over there was Austin. It's 4th down, and some boos now trickling down onto the field. And the punting unit is back out there for the Buffalo Bills.
Well, it's interesting that Joe Brady this week talked to us. I brought up the Barmore and the type of game that he had a week ago. He said, listen, playing tough 3 techniques and interior linemen that cause pressure on a quarterback, that's the hardest thing for a quarterback, is getting interior pressure, because there's nowhere that you can go. And that's how many times have we seen, whether it's Barmore or Wise coming through the middle, applying that pressure?
Martin to punt. Bryan is back. And on that sideline, tries to dance and kept it and hit the chalk, and out of bounds he goes. 47-yard punt, 7-yard return. Opening game kickoff return puts the Pats on top. We just had a punt. A lot of weird things going on in this first quarter. My goodness, it began this way, Trent.
Kevin, with the opening kickoff, the Patriots take it to the house and jump on top, 7-0. Dietrich Wise getting pressure up the middle against Josh Allen. They haven't gotten anything going in the pass game yet. The Bills were able to jump on that fumble. And then Ed Oliver with the hustle up the middle with the diving one-handed interception, giving the Bills great field position. But the New England defense responded and held them to a field goal, and that's how the Patriots have a 7-3 lead.
Just some housekeeping. Left tackle Trent Brown is out, inactive, not injured, healthy scratch. Lowe is playing the position. The running back is Harris. 1st and 10, intercepted. Picked up by Douglas. Here he goes, weaving inside the 15. Brought down by Farrell Brown. Another turnover. The 2nd interception by the Buffalo defense in this first quarter. Douglas does it. A Halloween trade with Green Bay. Third of the season.
Well, this is an easy read if you're Bailey Zappi. You see everybody from a defensive standpoint flow. So you're thinking that the slant's going to be wide open. But Douglas jumps it. He looks his eyes to the right, which is completely fine. You don't anticipate the corner jumping him, because with that type of anticipation, that could set up the double move later on, because he had no help over the top. So that's just great recognition on Douglas's part, knowing that it's a quick drop, knowing that it's going to be inside type of route.
Cook, 1st and 10. He slips by a Jennings tackle, brought down by the defensive back, Alex Austin, a former Buffalo pick, and he's swerving his way down to the 8 and picks up 6 at 2nd down.
Kevin, that's the risk-reward part of playing corner. If you anticipate and can jump a route like Douglas did, you're going to give your team and set them up with great field position. If you guess wrong, it could potentially be a big play, because he had no help behind him. Bailey Zappi, with his eyes to the right, thinking he's got an easy throw back to the backside, throws his second interception of the day.
Murray the back, 2nd down and 4. Second possession beginning in Patriot territory. It's Diggs knifing his way to the 3. Wise around his ankles. It's 1st and goal to go on the run by Diggs of 6.
Well, they pull Brown. They pull the right tackle, Spencer Brown, so it makes it look to the defense that it's going to be a counter or a misdirection going to the left. But instead, they give the ball to Diggs, who's able to get up to that 2nd level, pick up the 1st down, and give him a 1st and goal.
Allen, by the way, 0-6. First time he's ever started 0-6 throwing in his career. 1st and goal. He'll run it. Sledgehammering down to the 1.
Well, it should be no surprise to anyone. Josh Allen with 13 rushing touchdowns on the season. Clearly down just outside the 1-yard line. Gave him a good spot. It's just inside the 1. Looks like where the ball is.
Here comes the push. 2nd and goal. Shoved. Close. Touchdown. They just rule it. And the Bills have taken the lead for the first time today. And Mills is ticked off. And Allen has his 41st touchdown combined this season. And on the ground, you just talked about it, 14th of the year.
Well, Bentley jumps over the top, and Josh Allen recognizes the fact that he's going to go airborne, so he just follows over to the left side behind McGovern and easily gets into the end zone.
Mentioned he has 41 combined touchdowns. The next closest, Jalen Hurts at 35. So by a sizable margin, he leads the league in that category. In fact, 40 touchdowns total or more for 4 consecutive seasons has never happened in NFL history until this year with Allen. 4 straight seasons.
Well, coaches all the time talk about turnovers. This is going to be the 10th point the Bills get off of New England turnovers.
Pass will tack on one more. The Patriots have been picked off twice. Once on a deflection and once cleanly. And that was moments ago by Rasul Douglas. A big-time trade deadline acquisition. Then Allen pushes it across. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this.
One bag.
The winter play was really coming together. Until disaster struck. Tensions were high. Luckily, replacement costumes were shipped with FedEx, which means Mr. Harvey could picture the perfect night. We're delivering more happy for the holidays.
So the Buffalo Bills have picked off the young quarterback for the New England Patriots twice. The Bills came into today Number 6 in takeaways. Now they've got 26. And they finally convert that one into a touchdown. So they've scored 10 points off 2 Patriot turnovers.
Well, I'll give all the credit to the defense. Listen, Bailey Zappi made the right read on the first throw. Gesicki was sitting there. He just was a little bit late because of the lateness on it. That allowed Douglas to come in and knock the ball up in the air and Oliver to get the interception. Then on the second one, I showed you the rotation of the coverage. There's an open window for the slant on the backside. Douglas just anticipates it and jumps it. He made the right read. It's just sometimes the defense guesses correctly, and Douglas was able to come up with that interception.
It's a touchback and out to the 25, and here is the second-year quarterback out of Western Kentucky, Bailey Zappi, who took the place of starter Matt Jones. Jones quarterback the first Patriot win this year with 29-25 win over Buffalo and Foxborough.
Well, completed nearly 80% of his passes in that game, so I know he's standing over there itching to get back out on the field, but Bailey Zappi told us they've been very supportive of each other all season long.
Ezekiel Elliott with Ramondre Stevenson on IR. The leading rusher. There's no gain on the play with a nice tackle made right there by Kingsley Jonathan. Lays that edge on the line, can be outside, standing up as a linebacker, second down and 10. 2 rookies start on that New England offensive line. There's a look at Matt Jones. Looking into the nickel, Zappi. A block by Owenu. Outside they go to the 6'6" Farrell Brown.
Ball's out.
Oh, it is out again. Another turnover. It's picked up on the play. Look who's got it. Christian Benford. Third Patriot turnover.
Well, Benford comes in and just rips the ball out. Before Brown goes to the ground, look, he punches it out and rips the ball out. So he gets a forced fumble and a fumble. Watch that left arm. Goes in there, punches it loose. He's able to strip it clean. Bobbles it a little bit going to the ground. I don't know if they'll rule him down by contact. It looks like they are. It hasn't been confirmed yet because they haven't moved the chain. So the officials are still waiting on confirmation. Once those chains move, then you know it's been confirmed. But it seems pretty clearly right there. The ball's loose before anything comes loose. So now it's got to determine, was he touched? Looks like maybe his foot got hit. So where they're spotting the ball seems to be the correct spot.
Remember last week in Los Angeles, the Bills had the 3 turnovers.
You know how hard it is to win with a -3 turnover ratio?
We're not even out of the first quarter.
Right. That's.
Patriots came into today -7 in the giveaway takeaway. Now at -10. Now they're just seeing if maybe he nicked the elbow.
Well, I think he'll end up being back at the 31-yard line, but I thought his foot got hit as he was going to the ground. I thought, nope, they're going to keep it there at the 19. Moving the chains.
So today the Bills, with turnovers on their side, have started at the 21, the 14 of New England.
It was a catch and a fumble. However, the defender was down by contact at the 30-yard line.
Oh, now they moved it back. I thought his foot got hit and they were going to go to the 31, but they moved the chains. I should have gone with my gut, Kevin. I should have just stayed with my gut.
You always have gone with your gut, and your gut has served you well.
My gut was he was down, and then they moved the chains. I was like, well. But great field position once again for this Bills offense. 10 points off of the first 2 turnovers. Third opportunity right here.
5 in the secondary for the Patriots. First down and 10. It's Cook. Got by Jennings. And then brought down by Bentley. And he works his way down to the 25 and picks up 5 on first down for the Bills.
Well, and Bill Belichick told us, he said, Cook is so elusive. He's hard to pin down. doesn't necessarily have the great breakaway speed, but he's hard to rally in and get those tackles for loss and no gain because of that elusiveness.
I'm looking at Josh Allen, 0 of 6 throwing so far. First time, as we mentioned earlier, in his career, he's had that kind of start to a game. It's a 2nd down and 5 to the air. He goes. Dawkins trying to hold off Wise. Allen on the move. Has the first down. And Bentley will usher it. It's a run to the 18. A gain of 7. They'll move the chains.
How about the coverage? I know he picks up the first down with his feet, but how about the coverage of the New England Patriots? What they've been able to do. There's nowhere for Josh Allen to go with the football once again. Using his legs as he's done throughout his career. Running less this year, though, Kevin.
Yes.
Fewer yards, fewer attempts. Does have all the rushing touchdowns as they get down inside that 10-5-yard line. They tend to lean on him in the running game.
Into the nickel, 1st and 10. Shakir in motion. Allen again. Oh, a pitch and out. It's picked up by Shakir. Bryant brings him down. Well, I don't know how he found the eject button, but he did, and he got that ball out to his wide receiver.
Well, the fake is the cook, and it's supposed to be an option, and he sees Mills on the outside, so he's like, well, I'm just going to keep it. But he's got 2 guys hanging on him, and he decides to flip it anyway. I don't know if that was the smartest play, but it happened to work out. Coaches are always talking about play smart, you know, want to play confident. Josh Allen coming up with another huge play to get him 1st and goal down inside the 10. Very dangerous, though, Kevin. Very dangerous, but you take it when it works.
Fake to Cook. This time they're on him. And around his ankles, he had Jennings, who has been battling a knee, limited this week, and limits the quarterback, Allen, to a gain of 1. 2nd and goal at the 7. Bills have scored 89 points off turnovers this season. Coming into this week, good for 5th in the NFL.
How strange are those numbers? 10 yards of offense, but then you look at Buffalo's -15 passing.
Diggs in motion. Shakir. Oh, read well. Beautiful play by Austin. Alex Austin was a 7th-round pick, number 28. He was a 7th-round pick by Buffalo, the rookie out of Oregon.
Well, the quick throw to the outside, you see the rally of the defense, just nowhere to go.
How about Josh Allen, 1 of 7 for 2 yards?
Getting his first completion of the game right there. That's, once again, give this defense credit. They've responded.
Where they have.
They've got to respond here one more time on 3rd and goal.
Backs against the wall for sure. It's 3rd and goal for Allen.
Gabe Davis down here at the bottom of the screen. Size advantage if you want to throw one up.
Dawkins a block to the end zone. No, incomplete for Kincaid. We had all kinds of traffic back there, including Mapu, Mills. 4th down, and again the defense of New England holds them out, and they'll try for a field goal.
Watch the rub route on the other side. Gabe Davis comes in, he gets in the way, so that leaves Shakir, it looks like, as an open receiver.
Bills, the first time they've had that in the first quarter since 2014 against the Jets. This ensuing kickoff after the field goal is out. It'll go to the 25-yard line. Touchback in the defense of Buffalo, Trent.
Well, coming in, Buffalo Bills had 24 takeaways, which was 6th in the NFL. Douglas that time gets his hand on it. Great hustle by Ed Oliver. Watch Douglas's eyes. He stays on Zappi the entire way, knowing that he has no inside help. He anticipates and jumps the route. And then Benford with the strip and pull it away. 3 giveaways by the New England offense, only resulting in 13 points, though, which is a big win for the New England defense.
3-time Pro Bowler Elliott, high pass, incomplete. Well covered on the play by Floyd. Downstairs to Mel.
Well, Kev, before they took the field, Bill O'Brien just called the whole Patriots offense together down here on the sideline and calmly but sternly reiterated the importance of taking care of the football. Bailey Zappi walked up to every guy on offense, gave them a high five, tried to encourage everyone to keep their heads up. And, guys, the reality is, despite the 3 turnovers, their defense is keeping this game close, only down 6 points.
They are, Mel. Very good point. That has kept it very close.
I like Mel says calmly but sternly. We know exactly how that conversation went.
Second down, 10, Douglas. Tries to hit the brakes. Finally hit by Johnson. Down he goes just beyond the 25 at the 26 on a gain of a yard.
Well, Kevin, going back to the first down play, it just, you try and get a drive starter, a swing out to the outside. Douglas trying to make a guy miss and actually goes backward and stumbles. But the first down play, you don't block the defensive end. You're trying to get outside. So it's a good thing that Zappi airmailed it, because otherwise that ball gets tipped or intercepted going the other way. But after that second down play, now you have 3rd and long.
Floyd, the one to blow up that last play defensively. Into 6 defensive backs. Zappi 3rd and 9. Here they come. Down he goes. Oliver. And Oliver throws him for the loss back to the 19. It's 4th down, a loss of 8. Oliver, the big play. 9th sack of the season.
Watch the stun up front. You're going to see movement up front. That's going to allow the pressure to take place. Little upfield move, then underneath. That allows the collapse, confusion in the blocking.
Bearinger, the punt. Fair caught by Hardy. He's back inside his own 34-yard line with a 47-yard punt. And Oliver. By the way, Daquan Jones, we mentioned this early on, is back. He's 92 and celebrating with Ed Oliver. 2 sacks last week at L.A. against the Chargers. And the former first-round pick out of Houston playing well on that defensive line.
He's playing outstanding. He really is. The way he's responded this season after getting that new contract, he's making explosive plays every week.
First and 10. Allen bobbled.